Hey guys, welcome to another video. This is more of, not really an unboxing, but more of a chat, I guess. I want to talk to you guys about the 60p from Turtle Beach. These are a set of PlayStation 4. This is our set of PlayStation 4 headsets. And they're wire headsets. Whether you connect them via the controller or via the console itself. This is a great set, and it has its flaws, but it has its pros, and the pros are really good. Let me show you the headset real quick. So let's talk about the headset for a second. Let's turn this down a bit so you can see it. All right, so these are the headsets. They're very plasticky, especially here on the top and here, but it seems like it's not all 100% in a bad way. It seems like they will last a long time. Their paddings here are made of faux leather material, but they're nice looking. They're nice and blue, and they're very soft to the touch, which is good. They're very comfortable. They move, so they adjust a little bit up and down, as you can see here. Not much. Well, actually, yeah, I guess full turn. Right? The mic is detachable. Let me show you how this really got tangled here. Hold on a second. As I take this off. So the mic is detachable. It comes with this cover to correct the problems you usually have with like peas and stuff like that. It's sort of like a filter. I put that away. So anyways, so the mic is a wire mic that you can move it around to adjust to your mouth, depending on how far, how close you want it. It does not swivel up and down like some mics have on their headsets. So this is pretty much, and it's very easy to install. Let me show you real quick. And I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a marking there, right? And there's also a marking on the mic. And all you have to do is align them, and that's pretty much it. It does say it's got the branding here on top. Hopefully you can see it. It's got branding here on the top as well. There's a padding in here underneath the headset piece, or the stuff that goes over your head. But I wouldn't call this padding. I mean, look at this. It's really nice, and not nice, but it's really thin. It's nice to look at. It's got the same blue as the pads on the ears, on the ear cups. But I mean, the padding is none. There's no padding in there. I mean, you can tell there's some padding in there, but there basically isn't any compared to how nice and soft these are and how comfortable the bottom parts are. So how does it fit on the head? Let me show you real quick. So that's how it fits. Like I said, you can move this up or down, however you want to move it. I would feel that this shouldn't break. I think this is going to last. I just wish you had like a way to turn it up and down, especially like, let's say you're eating a snack while you're playing, or you need to talk to somebody else while you play. You're basically going to be doing one of this or this every time you're trying to get a snack or talk to somebody while you're playing. Not a huge deal, but something to consider. Other than that, from what I heard, the people that I play with, they told me that the mic sounds amazing, that it sounds like almost as if I was right next to them. So on that front, the mic, top notch. Sound quality is good. It's not 7.1 or anything like that, but it's really good sound quality. These are noise canceling pretty much. You really cannot hear what's going on outside, and this is one of the flaws depending on how you use the headset. So if you use the headset by connecting the 3.5 port on the controller itself, what you're going to find is that you lose your mic monitoring. So when that happens is you're unable to hear yourself. when that happens, you find yourself like you're screaming a lot because you cannot hear yourself, so you think that you're not speaking loud enough, so you start screaming. I used this mic for multiple days, probably about a week, and I noticed that on each session, especially the ones that were long, the ones that were like 5 or 6 hours long, I was having throat issues where my throat was hurting, and that was because I found myself, the way I connected it just to the controller, and I found myself screaming the whole time, and that was a really big flaw. I mean, I would assume that eventually you get used to that, or your body will get used to that, but the best way of using the mic, if you can, the reason why I'm using it this way, connecting this to the controller, is because the TV is in the living room, so the sofa sits like really far from the TV. So you really don't want this long cable, and I'll show you what else it comes with. So you get this as well. It's a really long cable. Here, let me show you how thick that is. So if you're in the living room like I was, you use this, and basically what you want to do is connect this to this. So the 3.5 will connect to that, and then this part here will connect to the console, which is fine. Like I said, if you're in the living room, you don't want to have this huge cable hanging from your sofa to the TV. So this works better when you're like in a desk and you have your console right there. You can just plug this in, and this provides you with better sound and mic monitoring. So once you connect it in, you'll be able to hear yourself, and you won't run into the problem that I was running into. So this mic is pretty good. I bought it for $37 to test it out. I would totally recommend it. If you're in front of a computer, or if you're playing from a desk and your console is within reach, then I would just connect it with this, and then get great audio and mic monitoring. And this thing sounds great. The microphone is great. The build quality is plasticky after all, but this feels really nice. The padding's there. So I would recommend it if you were going to use it on, like I said, on a desk. If you're in a sofa and you're far from your TV, then I have another headset that I will be doing another chat on, and I would recommend that over this one's. Sorry about that. And these are the ones I'm talking about. These are the 400. These are Bluetooth, so you can, and they have mic monitoring. They sound even better than this. They're just as comfortable as this. They have more options, obviously. I mean, the price difference is $30-something to $70, but I think it's worth the jump if you're in the sofa and your TV is kind of far from you. What else can I say? All right, so you get the mic, obviously, comes to the mic. You get the headset, comes to the mic. You get the controller here, and this allows you to mute and unmute your mic, and then it allows you to control the volume of the chat on the mic. You do get chat and audio, but you have to set that up on the console settings. And then you get this long cable with the connection on the back. You do get a manual that I have here somewhere, and you get this cable as well with these connections here. Let me show you real quick. For those of you that use RC8, hopefully I'm doing a great job of showing you. Oops. So that's what you get. And box is simple, nothing much going on here. It comes on this cardboard, so it sits right on it. I'll show you that. It sits right in there. It comes with a very tiny manual. It's about a page long, and it comes with some warranty information. Nothing much out of that. So like I said, do I recommend the mic or the headset for the PlayStation 4, the 60 Turtle Beach 60p? Yes, I do. If your console is near you, if you are sitting away from your console, say in the living room with the sofa is really far from the TV, it's a good buy. Considering you will experience that problem that I was experiencing with the mic. If you can afford a little bit more, I will go with the other ones instead. But if that's your budget, then these are not bad. It sounds amazing. Mic sounds amazing on the other side. You just got to deal with the fact that it's got mic. There's a lot of noise canceling in there, and you're going to find yourself screaming a lot. All right, so hopefully you guys like this different style of videos. I plan to do the same thing for the 400s. Give a thumbs up if you like it. Comment below. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one.